I guess I got cut off. I don't even know if that live's still available. I don't know where the hell it went because it just disappeared on me. So, so all the good talk we had a while ago got knocked out. So let's see what if anybody comes back. All right, guys. Let's see if anybody returns, guys. I had a little. I don't know what. Somebody freaking spam called me and it freaking froze my. Probably. Who knows? Probably the Liberal Party. Who knows? Yeah, dude. I don't even know where the video. I might have lost the video, Gap. I don't know. It probably was the Democratic Party. They called me and they froze my screen. It just disappeared. I don't know where the. It's gone. I don't even. I had to start all completely over. So I probably lost that live completely. So you want to watch it for archives, it's probably gone. So you get to part two, and it's like that hidden Star Wars film that we never got to see, or that hidden Fantastic Four film that we never got to see. That's the way it was. But I appreciate you coming back. I tell you, I got some heated people in there. They were talking about Russia and Israel, and they were talking about things. So maybe I think somebody pissed somebody off. Yeah, I didn't even know who the people were, but it was hey, it was bringing in some fire. So. Oh, let's see. That sucks, man. When you already get started, man, it's like it's like being in the middle of sex, and then the kid 30 minutes, if you're going that long, and the damn kid walks in, and you have to start all over again. It's not the same, yeah, because you're like, what the fuck? Once the door ain't locked, That's having kids, man. That's happened a couple times. Oh, we got Juan in the house. What's up, man? What is going on? Oh, Jesus. Yeah. Well, we was talking about yeah, D. John. It was probably one of your damn Democrat liberals up in Chicago shut me down, man. They shut me down, man. They said I was talking too much truth. You know how it is. They just like shut them down, shut them down. Well, I tell you that jet flew over, man, and as soon as that, it was like the whole my some call I never recognized. It's like D. It said Deej's neighbor on there or something. I said Deej's liberal neighbor in the woods or pig farm or wherever the hell it's up there in Chicago, and it's like frozen up. Couldn't see it. So what happened to Kurt? Well, he has one. If you hadn't heard it, I mean, he has passed away. They have confirmed it now. I believe he was already. They pretty much. I listened to a couple. I think Alex Jones and a couple. And they said he had sources said. I think he was pretty much dead when he fell over. He probably was dead within like a couple minutes. I don't think he made it to the hospital. I mean, if you just saw the shot, I mean, it hit him here, and it was like the blood just started gushing out. I mean, that's they say aim for the head and all that, but if you hit anywhere there that them arteries there, you don't even have to hit somebody in the head. I mean, that's like Trump. They grazed his ear. If they would have been a little lower, that one, it would have been the same way. I mean, the head. I mean, there's people who survive headshots better than that. Right? You anywhere in here. I mean, that's a major arteries and all that. So, I mean, you could be hitting head and still survive. It's depending on what part of they hit you on. They say, all right, what is it? Well, I didn't even get to read your message. Why did you does it? Why did you distract? I didn't get to read your message yet. I was fixing to read your message. Unless it was something wasn't supposed to say. You can put any fan. I don't care. I mean, if you say something stupid, I mean, we're gonna call you out on it. But I mean, it's one question. The other day, I came across some kind of religious group trying to sell me a book called. I don't know much of religion. I have no clue. I have no clue, bro. I don't know what that is either, brother. I'm not a religious person, man. I'll tell you that right now. I am not an atheist, but I'm probably what you would call right underneath an atheist. I mean, I do not like religions. Period. I don't like any religions. I mean, my thing is you believe what you want to believe, but I don't care. But I'm not into. I do believe there's God, but I'm not gonna be. These people go. These Joel's teens from Christianity go crazy. Your Muslims go crazy. Your Hindus, your Buddhists, and Joe Witness. I don't care. Scientology, whatever. It don't matter. I look at it as a crutch. You be your own person. I'm not a slave to anything or anybody, so that's why I look at it as Professor Big Time. Yep, such a good. Yes, he was a good man. He was a good man, and and I am not saying that because he was a Christian man. He believed God, and that's good. I mean, I probably would believe more him than some people going to some of these churches and preachers. Because to me, I've seen a lot of shady preachers, a lot of. It's all about money, and especially Catholics and stuff like Catholics are worse. I mean, it's all about money and empowerment. It's empowerment. But what happened now? It says, yeah, them Scientology are weird. Just look at Tom Cruise. Yeah. Flo passed away now. Who? Flo? Flo passed away. No more kiss my girl. Oh, really? Oh, shit. Wow. There was somebody else. There was somebody else. Just recently died too. Who was it? Damn it, who was? I just seen somebody else just died. It was another famous actor. Probably had a musician. Another famous musician died too. It's crazy, man. We've lost a lot of people. I've lost, and then, it ain't that. I've lost like a lot of really close friends and close like people I've known growing up. Um, you can say, I think a lot of these jab stuff that they try to give us and all that. A lot of people get cancer, stage 4 cancer, just out of the blue. Um, you pass away, Deej, and you're safe. You got to be careful, man. Dude, I know you got some medical issues. I've had some medical issues, but I mean, as long as you ain't took that jab, man, that's the one thing. Dude, people I know that's just retired, man. This was so sad, man. I just talked to these couple there, like two people. I'm not mentioning names or nothing, but just worked good, solid, had a good, solid life. Probably, just retired, had a business, grew the business for years. Just retired, starting enjoying themselves. They ain't even been retired for, God, 5 months. Stage 4 cancer. Healthy as can be. And they had no problems, no health issues, and nothing. Now the blue, stage 4 cancer. Dead within a month and a half. Dead within a month and a half. On Monday. The farm life starts up a bit, Deej. That's good, man. That's good. But that's scary, man. But good close friend. I've known that person for long. I was friends with his children and his wife and all that. But, good friends, known for years, and just retired. Just get to enjoy that. Had a good business, did nothing. A good, wholesome person, didn't do nothing wrong. I'm not saying he took the jab. I think he may have. Well, a lot of people, it ain't their fault. A lot of people were scared. A lot of people didn't know what the hell's going on, and and you get in that situation. You see people die in front of you. You gonna try. Well, this will keep me safe. And then a year and a half later, after that stuff's already got in your system, you know, I've had two or three people I've known like that. Just within a month, they get find out. Well, I got stage 4. How the hell you get stage 4? You don't. They didn't even know they had cancer. And they already got stage 4. You know, critical, critical. Cancer, and then just a month and a half, you're dead. It's just I mean, out of nowhere. Oh, Jr. is working. Okay, I did send him a link earlier, but he was working. So all right, I figured he did. I didn't want to bother him. I mean, him going to try to do a live this weekend. So yeah, he gets he sometimes think I'm gonna do a goof off stream, and we're gonna do some gay truck driver stream or something. But we're not. It was just more of a serious talk with you people tonight. There he is. Hey, Jr. Yeah, I didn't know. I was just gonna talk to you. I know when you said that, with that assassination today with Kurt and all that. So and that issue with the that other with that lady and bang. We've had a lot of crazy things happening in this country, and we got all these wonderful liberal governors and liberal mayors and all these want to protect everybody. Yeah, want to protect the mentally health. They say, well, we have their mentally health, but guess what? They need to be put away. I'm sorry. Just like Beetlejuice, you name us in 3 times, and here is yeah, he'll be here. Deej, he's been looking for you, man. I mean, both of y'all haven't talked to each other. Say hi to him. Jr. Man, say hi to Deej, man. Got Deej in the chat. And I got Gap in the chat too, man. Gap's in there. And Doctor Who, whatever. What's going on, brother? You doing here? He's in here also. Awesome, guys. But guys, you definitely got to go over later tonight on Snow's channel. I think he said he's going to do it an hour earlier. And Deej, if you want to get, hey, he's going to put a link out too. I think so. He wants some people, and I know Deej, you're a good political person to talk to. So you're free, brother. You should go in there and talk. Get in there. Get in there. It's not. You don't have to. I think it's fleshies and all. It ain't going to be a puppet show tonight. It's going to be serious talk. So uh, I know Deej, you're really good at that stuff, brother. He doesn't. He doesn't let me up. He doesn't let me. Yeah. So starting to work next. Well, how's the weather up there, Deej? I mean, I'm gonna sort. Let's get off the try to get something a little positive. How's the weather up there in Illinois? I mean, right now, brother, it is 7:30. Well, I don't know what your different time zone. You probably 6:30. 7:30 right here. Sun's down, and it is hot as fuck. It is literally. God, it's just the humidity is. I'm sweating just sitting here outside in my yard. It is hot, miserable. There ain't a bit of air blowing. It is miserable. But I'm hearing y'all supposed to get colder weather. It's supposed to come up there a little colder weather. We're supposed to get in the 70s by the weekend, maybe. I'm going to be in the 90s this weekend. It's right. Really? I thought y'all supposed to get colder weather. It's supposed to. Y'all supposed to come down all the way to about Georgia. Florida's going to still burn and be bubbling. But maybe it's next week. Damn, 90s. I don't know. I wonder what does 90 degrees feel like in Illinois? Do y'all have the humidity, or how does is it, are y'all a dry heat? So I know like Snow says in Arizona in uh, Jedi Bill he said it's a dry heat. It's a different feeling. So do y'all how do y'all do you have a dry heat or you get a humidity heat? See, I would wonder how a dry heat would feel because he said it gets 100 degrees, but see, problem here we get like 97 degrees, but if the heat index is like 120, so normally it's high humidity, but as dry as it is, won't be bad. Okay, yeah. I never experienced like heat outside. Well, I went all the way to Virginia and Kentucky and I've been to Louisiana during the summer months, and it was kind of hot, but wasn't this kind of hot. That's why I say it felt a little different. But up in the mountains, it's kind of you're not as hot as it is here. I've never been in like Texas or none of that, so I don't know what the feeling is. Got to be different. Now the coach football team, he's from Texas, and he's when we were getting that heat the other day, he said it's miserable hot, but he said, but the humidity is like it's like added on to it. It's like it's like at +5. You get you're hot and you got +5 more misery. So all right, let's see. How do you feel about Charlie Kirk's passing? I'm very upset about it. He was a very good man, a very smart man. I mean, even if you did not agree, everybody has different political views. There's people left, right. I have friends on both sides, in the middle. Even if you didn't agree with his theories and stuff, there was no reason for somebody to kill him. The man did nothing to nobody. He might have hurt a few feelings, might have had a few people cry that they just couldn't handle him, but there was no reason for somebody to kill him. That sorry son of a bitch who did it right now deserves the worst karma in the world. Even if I mean, you know, even if they can't get the person, something, God Himself needs to take care of his ass. His ass needs to be punished, and he will. He'll get punished. I mean, he'll get punished. He, they here it be when he passes on, but yeah, he needs to. It's just uncalled for and uncalled for. The man, he was a good man. I mean, like I said, very smart man. If you ever watch his speeches and all, he's a very smart man. But I mean, you didn't just take his life; you took his wife's and his children's, their daddy. You took their daddy from them, and you took her husband. I mean, I mean, they go home. I mean, them poor two kids. Like, you watch the video of his family. He loved his family and all that. I think they'll never see his dad again. And God, in way, I just don't. I cannot believe the YouTube and not X and all that. Dude, everywhere you go, you see 5, 6 different angles of him getting shot, and basically seeing him get shot in the neck and blood shooting out. I have seen social media allowed to put so much, and they don't even put their parental. Sometimes X is bad. If you everybody watches X, is almost like OnlyFans, Pornhub, almost. And some girl just shows a nipple, or it's like it ain't showing a nipple, but just like like a top of her boob, and they show the parental advisory and everything goes across, or and it's just a normal thing. Or you see like anything with horror, they'll put that. But this is, dude, they just dude, you go and click and start doing. They're just showing the video with nothing blocking it or nothing. Cause where what kids want to do, they just showing it. Boom, this guy talks. Boom, you see him fall over dead. Same thing for the murder of the poor lady on the train. I mean, they got videos that zoomed in. They got her where she gets stabbed. See, it was weird when I first seen that video, and then she's like looking like she's in shock, but you can't really see the blood at first on the one angle they show. And then next thing you see her slump over, then you see the blood all over the ground. It was like she's like boom boom. You see it, and like I first thought he was punching her. You can't really see, but I guess it was stat. But she looked like oh, you ain't hitting me, and then next thing you know, she's like leaning over, and then she falls over. And then you see what about the black lady right across from her? She didn't do nothing. She's up turning over with her phone like this, and there was somebody behind them, and some white guy was over. I'm like, what the hell, dude? Dude, I'm sorry. I might have been in jail that day. If I'd have seen that guy do that, I would have took that guy's ass out. I'm sorry. I would have took his ass out. I'm sorry. He would have been they would have been invested. I guess I would have been in jail because I would have seen that. I would have been if I wouldn't had you know a weapon on me, his ass would his head would have been right for that freaking glass window, and I'd make sure that fucking glass cut his fucking head off. That would have been I would have been in jail for that because I would have seen nobody did nothing. They didn't like prevent or try to tackle the guy. Say, hey, wait till the cops scare. People are like scared. Like I guess they're they just don't want to be involved. They're never scared. But dude, if I'd have seen that, dude, that guy's ass. If I wouldn't have killed his ass had been on the ground. With a broken arm or something. He wouldn't have been moving until the cops got there. That would be. I would have tried to knock his ass out. I would have threw his ass against one of the metal bars. But I guess when everybody's scared. Well, and here's the thing, dude. If he'd have wheeled that knife at you, you have the right to defend yourself. Even if it is taking his ass out, that would have been the right. But I would have made sure that I would not allow that guy just to walk away and just you know But that's these shithole cities. That's Charlotte. Charlotte's just like New York. They've allowed these cities to become just trash heaps. Shit like now my town, shit like that wouldn't happen, dude. His problem is here is that we had enough people carrying, have carry-ons. His ass would have been blown away. It wouldn't have happened. They would have seen that guy kill that woman. They would have hit him. He wouldn't have made it. He would have had probably 100 bullet holes in his ass before the cops would have got there. So, but in these shithole cities, they don't let nobody defend themselves or carry, right to carry or nothing in some of these cities, which is bad. Guns is good and bad in a way, but you should be the good. They try to take the weapons away from good people, and the criminals always get a weapon. So it ain't like, oh, we're getting it for the criminals. Bull crap, bull crap. The criminals will always have a weapon. They will always find a weapon. They'll always find a knife. They'll always find something. Machete. I like these. These freaking crazy people has got the machetes and on it. These a lot of these migrants are coming over. They got the damn machetes and shit like that. The hell no. Yeah, man, he wasn't really. Yes, he was. That's the bad thing. He was a really nice. All right, guys, I'm gonna probably have to get towards the. I got mosquitoes buzzing around my head, so I'm gonna go to the studio. But I'm still on. I'm still on. I'll be walking with you. But yeah, but that's what I'm saying. But that's the problem. You know, people like turn. You know, I've seen this on a lot of these news stories with crimes has happened that people watch some. There was what was it, a subway? I don't know if it was in here or New York, something where the girl got basically got raped on the subway by like two guys, maybe one guy or two guys, and there's just tons of people, and they're sitting there, they afraid to do anything, afraid to do anything. What the hell? I'm sorry, man. I would not sit there on a subway and and watch somebody get raped, and me just sitting there, and to me that'd be feel like I'm like part of it because I didn't do nothing about it. I might get hurt and all that, but you know what? I'm gonna beat the fuck out of them two motherfuckers before they even try. Think they're gonna get away with something like that. And if I have to, if they, like I said, self defense. I always believe in self defense. If you have to, if I'm not saying to go out there and put a cap in somebody's ass, but if you're preventing somebody getting killed, and that son of a bitch tries to kill you on top of that, you have all right to take that fucking person out. That's the law. You're protected by the law. Just don't be in one of these damn liberal cities because they'll think you're the bad person. The person you took out is the hero. Yeah, that's the problem. Uh, Being under a freaking liberal ass state. That's thank God Florida. That's this. Hey, so you just saved us fucking a jail cell. That's what it is. But JR, man, you didn't have to do it. I appreciate it, man. $4.99. Appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. Guys, go or subscribe to that JR Trucking Show, man. He's got a great channel. We're gonna go live this weekend. I thought he was off today. I don't know what the freak. I can't remember what day is. Today's Wednesday. I thought he was off today. But we're gonna try to do something probably Saturday or Sunday, maybe both days if we can do it. Friday's gonna be a bad. I can't do nothing Friday. I might go live, but I'm gonna be on at a football game over in Vero Beach unless it gets flooded out. So I might try to go live and show you some of the video of the football game, but and then I think JR works anyway. But Saturday we're gonna try to do something, and Sunday I don't know what time. I don't know. There's a couple things gonna happen this Saturday. I possibly gotta freaking catch a cow. Charlie took the world at the world we live. Yes, exactly. And dude, watch the video. I just watched it. I think I posted on X of France. Oh my God, it looks like a third world country. France, beautiful. Oui. French. Dude, it has become a freaking third world country. I guess the government is freaking collapsed or something over there. That's one of the problem when you got a Biden run, Democratic idiot running the country and they've allowed all these immigrants and these savages from these countries that are not just they just well that here's the problem. That's the way it goes back to the religion thing. Um, they claim in their religion that they can basically abuse women, rape women, and all. That's part of their religion, and you have to respect. That's what they say. Bullshit. And one thing, you're not, and we're not in your country. If you want to do that, you go back to your own fucking country. That's why I look at it that way. But that's the problem. Yeah, Macron, he's a piece of trash, and he's bowed down to these savages over there. And I will call them savages. I don't care if you call me racist or not, because they are fucking savages. And I have Arab friends and I have Muslim friends. But if you go out there in a freaking public bus and try to rape women or and all that, you're a savage. I'm sorry. I have friends who's Muslim and or Arabs, and they're not like that. But if you're like that, you're a freaking savage. Or running around in a fucking subway with a machete trying to hit people and stuff like that. No, you're a savage. I'm sorry, you're a savage. Let's see what happened. They said we need to do under the Sheet stream. Yeah, yeah, we might do that. Don't get Deej might want to come in and watch us do that one, so be careful of that one. Macron, isn't the prime minister anymore in France. Yeah, I don't know. France, I don't know what to tell you. They need to. Here's the problem. They need to vote. Well, Great Britain's him the same way, dude. They just pointed a Pakistani woman as their freaking head of uh, terrorism or something. I don't know what the hell it was, but I was like, why the fuck would you? They need somebody from England. I'm sorry. You need to do it like United States. What United States? They do have rules where you can't run as president if you're not born here. That's the same way England needs to do about running offices. You're not from here. You don't need. If you're not born here, you don't need to be running for no offices. I'm sorry. Period. Top of that. I forgive Utah for the Mormons. For the Mormons now. I forgive Utah for the Mormons now. It has nothing to do with the Mormons. Mormons had nothing to do with this. I mean, in Utah, and you know, only thing I think about Utah, they should have been more security there. That's the only thing I think. The only thing was bad. They should, but they say here's the thing. They say, oh, it's one of the most safest. I think, well, you can see it's not one of the safest things. Nowhere safe. Nowhere is safe anymore. Nowhere is safe. Nowhere is safe. But I was born in Pakistan, but I will run office in America, sir. Well, well, if you're born here, you're not allowed. If you're not born here, you're not allowed to run for a president. It doesn't matter if. But this person is running for a thing, and she was not born in Great Britain. I'm sorry. You can run if you're not born here, you are not allowed to run in certain offices in the United States. That's just the way it is. I'm sorry, that's the way it is, but that's the way it is. I thought that we can do anything in America. We set our minds to. Well, certain offices you're not allowed. Like Arnold, listen, Arnold Schwarzenegger. He could run for governor. You can run for governor and stuff, but you cannot run for well, over in Europe it's different. They have prime minister. That's what I'm saying. She's like a prime minister or something. Prime minister is like equal to the president. You cannot run for president here. Arnold Schwarzenegger run for governor. One to probably say California's governorships. He is not allowed to run for president. He has the qualifications. He ran in California. He has California. Are you gonna run for a go? Yeah, you can run. Hey, if you got the right policies, there's nothing wrong. There's a couple people that wasn't born that's in Congress and not that ran that's did good. Now, unless you're like Omar up there in Minnesota that married your brother and then is technically not legally supposed to be in this country. I mean, just because you're under a sanctuary state, then that's the way it works. I believe in teaching about trans. Well, I hate to tell you, you won't make it here in Florida because that we don't put up with that crap. I'm sorry. I believe in teaching about transgender. Okay. Well, you know what? See, this is what I get. You need to go to like Washington State or Oregon or let me try to think what other liberal shithole state there is. New York or something like that. Right? Because you would never make it in Florida. I'm sorry. You won't get no votes. Well, that's fine if you're a religious leader. I mean, I don't know what you're believing in, but it don't matter. You wouldn't make it in Florida. Just what you post about teaching about transgenders in first and second grade. I hope you're kidding. I literally hope you're kidding. I I hope you're kidding. But okay, whatever. Well, here's my thing. Uh, Phil, whatever I pronounce your name. I'm sorry. I am away. I'm on my way to Florida in the next couple of months. Go, well, come here, but it doesn't matter. You wouldn't get 1% of the vote if that's your policy. That you won't get no votes here. I'm sorry. I hate to say, this state is a red state, man. We are red. We're not even a shade of blue anymore. And they don't that won't get it here. That might get in New York, but they ain't gonna get it here. Ain't gonna get it here. Not gonna get it here. And here's my thing. Okay, here's are you Muslim? You practice Muslim? You practice Islam? I like your leftist views. I'll agree with you and left. Okay, here's my thing. Okay, are you a Muslim? I'm not. I'm just. You're from Pakistan. I'm not being because I have friends that's from Pakistan in Islam or Buddhism. That's the two main religions there. I know because I have friends that's from there. So that's the thing. That's I do. If Islam, I hate to say, go to especially go to Iran or a couple of those countries or Saudi Arabia and tell them that you're going to see transgenderism. You won't make it very far. They will stone your ass in the middle of the street. They don't put up with that crap. I'm sorry. All right. Let's say Obama might. Oh, we may rest before I. No, I am a Christian man. I was born a woman, but now I am a Christian born again man. Oh my God. JR man, I'm gonna let you I'll let you go on this one, man. Uh oh man, I think I wish JR was in here, man. He could explain some of this the religions. I'm not. I know a lot of religious stuff. I'm not hardcore in it, but I know that doesn't fly very well. Oh, there you go. There we go, Gab. I was letting him talk. Here's my thing. If you want to make an ass of yourself, I'll let you make an ass of yourself. It doesn't bother me on that. Jr. I don't know, bro. I was like, I really don't care what people believe and what they want to be, and I mean, but dude, it gets to a point is like, dude, are you fucking stupid? I mean, that's the problem. You know, that's the problem. I mean, I'm sorry. I know. We get like everybody has to have a hug, a little huggy, and a little towel and a Kleenex to cry on. I mean, it's the snowflake world we live in today. But I mean, sorry. Oops, she's gone now. Yeah, well, he or she. Yeah, I'm sorry. Well, I don't care. Whatever you want to be, that's fine. But when probably somebody just being stupid. That's the problem. You can't tell if somebody's really serious today or they're trolls. I gotta watch myself. This person might be actually come find me and do yeah. That's the thing. That's the thing. You might I might piss somebody off on here, and that's like I was saying. He probably pissed a lot. He pissed a lot of people because oh my god, you see the videos. These people are cheering and crying. These people with all kind of facial tattoos and nose rings and glitter on their eyebrows and men and women. I mean, what you can't even tell if they are men or women, whatever. And I mean, they were cheering and but I mean, yeah, he probably pissed. But did he actually hurt anybody? No. And but these crazy sons of bitches, they take this shit serious, and you know they can't just go confront the person and talk to her. They have to take a cowardly way out. And the thing is, he might have been paid. Some of these, George Soros or somebody paid him off. Look at the guy. Look at the guy who tried to kill Trump. Freaking weirdo looking person. Look at the person who killed the Catholic people up there in Minnesota. I mean, a lot of whatever. Hey, here's the thing, dude. Here's the thing, guys. Your life is your life, but dude, just keep it to your life. Just don't invade in my privacy. Don't affect my kids. If you wanna go to your house and man, you want to wear women's clothes and say whatever hey, that's fine, but keep it to yourself. I don't need to know about it. I don't want to know about it, and I don't want my family. That's your issue. That's your issue. Is it mental health? Yes, it is. Uh, but but when you get in affecting me, then that's the problem. Yeah, but some trolls can be scary. God, be careful. Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. You gotta be. Yeah, you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful. 'Cause you never know. I might be, by that stoplight, and something might drive by me, and you next thing I know, I think it's one of the, might think it's one of the characters from Fraggle Rock, and next thing I know, they took me out. You never know. That's the way it works. Their statements just give me the crazy. Oh yes, their statements. This is the thing. People can't. The problem today is people can't debate. Um, you're the liberal Democratic Party. They blame gun violence, but look at the ones who is who's starting the gun violence. Oh yes, there are some right wing people. Yeah, there are some crazies out there. But just look at the last events that has happened for the last year or two. I mean, all the way back even before Trump's attempted assassination. Look at that crazy person. Look at that crazy person up there, up in Minnesota. And look at I'm trying to think a few others. Look at the one in the bus. I mean, or the train there, and then a couple others. Tucker, the only person that I'll drive by is a truck looking for a glory hole. Driving by is a truck or looking for a glory. Yeah. Yep. 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 Yeah. Would be, man? I wouldn't want to put my. That's the thing, man. You don't know what's behind that glory. You might have one of them pink haired crazies like there on the other side of there. It's not gonna be safe, man. You can be a Raina Bobbitt. You just imagine that. You do that. You imagine that gap. You present the glory hole, and next thing you hear and next thing you got some pink hair, nose ring, look like some thing from Fraggle Rock and the Muffets mix. You know that one? No, no, no. That creature comes out on the other side of the stall and holding your thing right there. That's what that's what you might be looking for. That's what you're looking at. Not be what you want. That's the way it works. I thought you taught me to look through the glory hole before you stick it. Yeah, but you have to look through there, but yeah, but you don't know if there's multiple people in there. That might be a decoy. That might be a decoy. Yeah, that might be a decoy. Ask Jr. Man, you got to watch out for decoys and stuff. Yeah. Oh man, God Almighty, God, how do we go to a freaking glory hole from? I mean, we're talking something serious. We were talking about, oh God, some person gonna run for governor from Israel to Pakistan to God, Putin to glory hole. Jesus Christ. Oh, that's YouTube for you, man. Imagine Fox News, man. We get them there, they're talking about something, and next thing you know, Carlson Tucker says, "Oh, the glory hole. Yeah, they were at the behind the studio here." Well, I thought I need some humor. Yeah, I know. Yeah, you can always bring a glory hole and bring some humor. Yeah, make sure you has the patent and ball shelf. You remember the patent and ball shelf? Oh, lordy, lordy, lordy. Subscribe these. Yeah, subscribe. Put your channel in there too, Faith. Faith did just had a great live. She said the other day. How many? How many? How many subs you got now, Faith? Oh, guys. Also, put my wife's channel in there. Also, guys, my wife is literally 40. I think 40. 40. I think 40 watch hours away to hitting 3,000. Way YouTube is weird now. You get partially monetized at 3,000. She's already got the subscribers, but you can subscribe. It does help out. But she like 30 to 40 watch hours, and I think she's already probably got it because YouTube's like 5 days behind. So and she's been getting 5 hours a day almost. So I think she might already have it, but she wants to get to 4,000. I'm trying to get her to 4,000, so she needs 1,000 more. It's been slow. I know it seems like YouTube once you get to a like close mark, it just like drag you every. They're like counting like pennies instead of counting nickels and dimes. So trying to get that, and then get her fully monetized to 4,000. But she'll get partially monetized if she can get up to 3. So I'm hoping by the weekend, hopefully she'll get it, or by the next few days after. So I'll put a link up for her. Definitely, guys. That is the fucking funniest video you got. The ball shove. Yep, yep. It hasn't dinged me yet. You know what's funny? That I have been dinged. I got dinged for a couple things for the, but it's mostly for like movie clips and stuff. They get real pissy about certain ones. But that one hasn't not dinged. They haven't dinged me yet. Snow just announced. I guess he got a warning or strike on a video he did in June or July, and he just gave him a warning. I was like, holy moly, man. Well, it was probably one of them liberal meltdowns he does. He gets some of these liberals that get all crying. Probably one of them saw themselves or something on there, and they started crying about it. But yep, yep. 8 o'clock, guys. It's raining. It just started raining. I don't know how bad it's gonna rain today, but I got to check. 176 subs now. Okay, cool. Let's get you. Let's hopefully get you up to 200 here pretty soon. Hey, by October we get. Let's see. We need 24 more subs. So let's see if we can hopefully get you up to 100 or 200 there. That'd be cool. That'd be really good. Man, it's hot, guys. Even in here, I got the fan blowing. It's just humidity. It's like it's crazy. But we're gonna, like I said, we're gonna discuss this more this weekend. I think Jr. probably has some. Jr. is gonna have some good insights on this. And we're gonna do it. We're gonna do. I'm gonna have it planned out. I mean, I normally don't have shit planned out. It's just combine, but I'm gonna try to have a planned out um, stream. I don't know if it'll be on StreamYard or he wants to do it just on this. But we're gonna do a stream about what's happened in the last 2 or 3 weeks, and then is in we're gonna call it is America about to go? Is the downfall of America? The downfall of life of America, something like that in the terms. I don't know what, and we're gonna talk about what happened today. We're gonna talk about that train incident and a couple other things, just the way Congress is acting, and the Democrats and the Epstein stuff. Stuff we're gonna. Is this country fixing to fall? Are we? I mean, are we seeing the downfall of this country? I mean, I think there's great things happening, but damn, there's a lot of bad things coming out every day. Yeah, America never dies, but dude, I what Trump's done good. He has, and I think well, it's like when you go into an old dusty barn and you start cleaning, and you start spraying and you start, shooting poison everywhere, to clean out that barn or a cubby thing. Damn roaches come out, rats start running, and I think that's what we're seeing. That's what we're seeing is well, I'm thinking. Well, you're gonna see like if Heath goes full force in Chicago, we're gonna see some shit. We're gonna see some shit hit the fan. Because look at the knows how he went to DC. He's cleaning DC. DC's getting cleaned up, but some stuff is these people they don't like it. They don't like it till they get to the it's like an old cockroach. You can spray it and do it until you just put your foot on it and just freaking crush it and start smearing it and make sure it's completely just smeared on the asphalt. That's the only way it's going to be taken care of. I mean, it's going to be the point that if you think like these radical left people, if you don't completely get rid of them, you'll always be a cockroach running around. You always have a rat running around. It's gotta you gotta take care of the trash. You gotta get rid of the trash. And that goes to, and there's some radical freaking right people the same way. You just gotta get rid of the you know, you know. I mean, I don't care. You can have a freaking American flag van if you were running, driving around a town shooting people. I'm sorry, that you're not American. That's just as bad as the other side. It'd be bad driving down around with a trans van and shooting people. It's the same thing. You can't have either way. You gotta have normalcy. You gotta have it. Should be able to walk around town and not see. That's the thing. You should be able to. I'd be scared to go. Some of these cities, you gotta be looking. This is the thing. You're gonna be looking everywhere. It's like, man, look over there, look at there, look at. I even go like to Orlando. Man, shit. The God, and even the theme parks. Have you heard all the damn shit's going like Disney World? They've people fighting it freaking in front of the small world front on the riverboat. Somebody got they were fight on the damn riverboat. I was one of those Disney channels was talking about it. A guy got thrown over off the side of the riverboat. People just fist fighting in the riverboat. Number 15 Burger King foot. That's the last thing you want on your foot lettuce. Yeah, you don't want that either. Burger King. You don't want that on your burger either. But, yeah, that's the thing. You don't even you scared I mean, you're scared to God, you see some of these people in the restaurants, and you definitely don't want to complain about your food. They always say you watch that movie, Waiting. Oh my God, it took me forever to eat at Applebee's after watching that movie because it looks like Applebee's. It's a difference, but it looks like Applebee's. Dude, it took me forever to eat at Applebee's after I watched that movie because I'm just. Man, my son's back. I'm live. You want? All right, go. I'm live. I'm live. Don't come on. I'm live. All right, he waved at you. So go watch him Friday night at St. Andrews to play football. Are you with? No, I'm with everybody. I'm with the world. The world? The World Wide Web. All right, so go. All right, go. Rest in peace, Charlie Kirk. Yep. All right. Shame. Yep. All right, go get a bath. Because it's starting to rain. Stupid people. Yep. Go get your bath. All right. It'll be cooked with your own food. Eat in air. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Burn. You gotta eat. You gotta eat your. Sometimes it's probably safer. But you just gotta make sure the food where you get it from is good. And then yeah, there's some shady food places too. Well, it ain't that. The price. Damn, you know how much it costs to eat at McDonald's or Burger King? And I mean, I'm going low end food too. I'm not going like nice places. I'm talking about your low end food places like Burger King. I got 6 of us, man. Me, wife, and 4 kids. Dude, we go to Taco Bell or Burger King or McDonald's. I mean, they usually ain't hardly anything. There's a couple, cheap, but they ain't hardly anything under $10 now. I mean, it's $60. You know, where they get you is the drinks, man. The drinks are like, oh my, it's like $3 to $4 now for just a drink because they'll just $4. I was looking at they raised a lot of prices on the drinks, and so it's like $3 to $4. So when you go get your refills, man, I just drink the hell out of the refill, man. I just drink. Get your money's worth. You can't just drink one thing. And a lot of them don't want to give you free water cups anymore either. No water, no water. I went to one place the other day, and they want. I just want a cup of water. Oh, they charge you. I mean, what are you talking about? They charge you. It costs you for water. So I started even baking my own bread. Oh, dude, Burn, you need to watch my wife's channel. She does sourdough bread. She cooks. She fixes us sourdough. I mean, she made a hamburger bun, a sourdough hamburger bun the other day. It was pretty good. I'm not a big sourdough fan, but she bakes her own. She does. She made her sister an Irish soda bread. If you ever ate Irish soda bread, it's really good. It's got the cranberries. It's hard to explain, but to me it tastes like a more of a snack than a bread. But you can slice it and it tastes pretty good. Um, well, this live. Okay, somebody said this live. Well, we were talking about the events that just happened today. Charlie Kirk, the assassination. We was talking about the train. That's what it was about, and it sort of is went everywhere. It's went everywhere, but I mean, we had people. We was talking about the events of the world. How the craziness of this world is going on. So I mean, but we went all. Yeah, I mean, it's went up. Went a little things here and there. So I mean, I mean, we don't want to get it just so serious. Sometimes it thing. Sounds delicious. I got up my game. Been making about. Yeah, check. Faith, put my wife's channel back in there because he probably because she does a lot of cooking. She's Spanish or she's Cuban in Spain, but she does a lot of cooking. It's Lily's Farm Life. You ever go if you're subscribed to my channel? Hopefully you are. Go. She's like one of the first links. When I got like family links is Lily's Farm Life. She has another one called Everything Tucker, but the Lily Farm Life is her main. That's her main channel. She's trying to get monetized. She's almost with the watch hours. She does like a cooking thing every day, but she does her bread. She sourdough. She's big into sourdough bread. Like I said, it's okay. It's not my favorite, but she did make, like I said, a really good hamburger, like a sourdough burger bun. And we get these turkey burgers from Aldi's. It's supposed to be natural and stuff. So it was a really good meal, and it was good. It was like $7 for a box of six. With so all four all of us ate for under $10, and without she had to make bread and stuff, and then so it was cheaper than eating out. I made a custom knives and leatherware. Oh, cool, cool. I made custom knives and leatherware. Awesome, 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 man. Hell yeah, I'm making a note of it. Awesome. Well, that's her channel right there, guys. If you want to sub to it, I make custom knives and leather. Where do you are you? Where are you from? You from? I'm in Florida, so I mean, anybody who don't know, I'm Florida. Awesome, man. I watched some. I went up to. Well, that's one thing I liked about when we went like to St. Augustine and up in Tennessee. You go see those craftsmen work where they make the knives and the leather. The people do the leather the belts and different things. It's really cool. The glass work and stuff like that. Awesome, awesome. Do you have let's see, grew up in Florida. I live an hour away from Chicago, south of Chicago. Oh, you might know. Do you know Deej? You know Deej on here? Awesome, awesome, man. I had Deej. He's Deej Odyssey. I don't know if you know him. He lives. He lives like an hour or something like that. He's in farming up there. No, sir, you don't know him. Okay, okay. He was just in here a while ago. We was talking about how basically Chicago's sort of ruining that state. And they're trying to clean it up. I mean, the rest of it's, they say I had a friend who lived up there. It's a beautiful, beautiful state. He says, you basically got that one little town there. It's sort of it's messed up a lot of stuff up there. Me to Wellington, Illinois. Oh, cool, cool. So you have like a store there or anything, or you just make them and sell them online and stuff. Put South Joint where the Blues Brothers were from. Awesome, awesome. Dude, do me a favor. Because if I hit you and try to go, I don't know if I got your channel saved. Um, go to one of my shorts and put a comment for I can go to your channel and I can subscribe to it. Because I mean, I have a YouTube. Yes, what I'm saying. Go because if I hit because way to stamp my YouTube is since I'm on the phone. If I hit yours, it'll take my whole live out. But if go to one, whenever when the live's over or whenever the thing, go there and do it for I can go to your channel and stuff. Because I'm interested to check out your knives and leather work. But do you have do you sell your stuff online and stuff? Because my son I'm saying that because if you have store or something because he's into the country stuff. He's graduating this year, so he wants to try to get a belt buckle and all this for his class thing. And why I'm saying that is, if you do leather, I might if you do belts and stuff, I might be able to check out your store if you do belts. I sell. Oh, cool. So you sell for YouTube? Okay, cool, cool. So that's what I'm saying. Let me see, because let me see. I check out stuff. And I can always shout you out, man. Because dude, I live. I'm trying to put my phone charge here. I live here. Where I live is in like a country town, right south of Orlando, in the middle of Florida. Let's see. I don't know if you've heard of Okeechobee. I don't know if you've heard that, but live there. It's like about 2 hours south of Orlando, and yeah, it's like a country. It's a country. He's got. I mean, I've always lived here, but he's sort of gotten a country phase now. He's Morgan Wallen, Hank Williams Jr. So he he was like today one night like, oh, I want to get me a belt. I want to get me a belt buckle and a belt and all this. I'm like, all right, well, we'll look at coming up Christmas times. Give me 1 second, guys. I get thinking charger. There we go. I just don't want the phone to. Come on, charger. Why are you not charging? No, it's not working good. I might have to go inside to charge it because I'm looking. I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying to. All right, there you go. Stay right there. All right, all right. I just don't want the thing to go off on me because you know how the phone is. It'll just die in the middle of the string. They say I grew up in Tarpon Springs. I knew where you're at. Yes, yes. Oh yeah, Tarpon. Oh, that's a beautiful town. I used to work for a grocery store called Save Lot. You probably seen one over there. And I don't even know if they're around now because they sold them to corporate, so a lot of them are gone. Um, I had to go training there for like a month over Tarpon Springs. What's the city right there? It's God, it's right there. It's between Tarpon and Clearwater. Oh shoot, I can't think of the name of it. But we were right there at Tarpon Springs and checked it out when we was there. It was really pretty. I will be alive again tomorrow at night at 10 p.m. Oh, cool. All right, definitely. Um, yeah, let's go to like I said, go to one of my little shorts and just put a comment if I can get in there and I can sub to you if I can get you on there if I can put the bell on there if I can check your stuff out. Yeah, what is that town? God, I can't think of the name. What's the town right below Tarpon Springs? Harbor something. God, I can't think of it. It's Sarasota. No, not Sarasota. I've been through there. We just was up there we went vacation up there last year. It said, "All right, baked potato. You saw me buy some baby oil and plastic bags. Taking you're going to the party in Los Angeles. Well, I got a long ways, bro. I'm not going to. I'm not going to Los Angeles anytime soon. Yeah, that's what you get on YouTube. I remember before YouTube. Palm Harbor. That's it right there. Palm Harbor. That was the training store. I don't even like that was training. They didn't even move to a different spot. But it was an old God, it was an old Winn Dixie Plaza. But it was Save a Lot that I trained at. But that was it, Palm Harbor was the. I remember that Palm Harbor was the name, but I know there was a couple. There's another one. What was another town up there we drive through was called was it was it Holiday or something like that or something like that. What because I stayed. See, we lived here in Okeechobee, so sometimes my wife, that was right after I got married. So she come up there, and what was I had to work through all the week, and sometimes Saturday, and then I would be off for a day, maybe two. So then I would either drive back home, or but she went up there with me. We'd stay the whole week. It ain't worth coming, dude, because that's a drive. That's if you know where I live, that's from Tampa there to here is a good 3 hour drive. So it was like it ain't worth I would get off at 10 o'clock at night if I had to work the late the training the late shift. Most times you did, and then I didn't get home till kind of 1 or 2 in the morning, and then you figure you're off the next day, and sometimes you would be off one day and sometimes two, but then you have to turn around and go back. It wasn't worth it. It was not worth it. Yeah, Holiday Springs, my old neighborhood. Yeah, that was at Holiday Springs. Yeah, I knew it was Holiday something. Yeah, because we would drive because we'd have to hit some of the other stores all the way to Temple Terrace and in Tampa, all the way down to Sarasota. We'd have to go all through that whole area. But yeah, went to Funiac and all that. Funiac's beautiful though, and Clearwater and all that. Go to we, but so sometimes so I said sometimes we'd stay over there, and then we would just go check out like the tarp where the sponges were Tarpon Springs with sponges and the beaches and stuff over there. It's beautiful. I love Tampa. Tampa's a really. I mean, my favorite team's the Buccaneers and the Rays and all that. So I mean, but we went. Like I said, took my son over. It was funny. We went over seen the Rays play last year during the summer, right before the hurricane, before it destroyed the old Tropicana. I enjoyed it. We stayed there right there, walked right across. Beautiful, a nice hotel. That was before the Trop got to see the Trop was fun. It was a really fun stadium. I hate to see them. I know they're fixing it and keep it for a couple of years, but I hate to see it go. It's a real fun, nice stadium. And Clearwater is my old hangout. They're cool. The Bears. Yep. But yeah, that's a really nice place. That's cool. So yeah, send me that. Yes, hit me on link, like a thing that I can go and check the channel out and all that. That'd be awesome, awesome. Yeah, definitely. And if I'll tell everybody about you too, and we'll go. Hey, maybe do a live one time together or something. Who knows, man? We'll promote your channel, or we'll get you going, man. I'm telling you, around Florida, you do a lot of leather, knives work. People love that around here, man. Especially where I live, man. You can see I got a deer and they love it, man. Like I said, we're a country. It's a country town. This whole area where I live, from Okeechobee, Sebring, this whole area, it's a real big. They love leather work and stuff like that. And we have those festivals here in sometimes town, and they used to a lot of craftsmen and stuff do the stuff. Well, we got a big country store called Eli's. I don't know if you've ever been here to Okeechobee, and I was just in there today. I was like, man, I got to look for me and my belt's starting to. I got there one. Yeah, I said, man, I have to look for me one for Christmas here coming up. Randall Knives in Florida. Okay, awesome, awesome, cool. Yeah, and how much is a good old leather belt you sell for? I know they're pretty expensive. I know Eli's. I mean, last one I got there was hundred and some dollars, $120, I think it was. And they go up higher than that. I know they're pretty. I know they're pretty good. You get a good, a good quality one. You go to Walmart, know you can. They make that ain't to me ain't quality. I want. I mean, if I have to, if money's tight, I have to get a Walmart belt. But I prefer to get a nice. I like that nice leathery smell, and good old says, "I will make you a belt. Start at 100." Well, that's good price. Yeah, yeah. That's what I'm saying. Good quality, because he has to be. You got American made. You got American made leather belt. You go to I'm not bashing nobody that buys a belt at Walmart. So I don't want people to say, "Oh, I saw I can afford it's Walmart," but it's sort of you get a belt and you look at it and you don't even get you don't get the smell and it says made in China and like, wow, that. I mean, that's the thing about it. It's like that new car smell. That's why that good leather belt, man. I mean, I'm not being like, oh, it's a, but that smell. It's like, man, that's why I like going to Eli's because they got the boot, even the boots. They got the real good boots. American made boots because it is the difference. I hate to tell people it's the difference. It is a major difference. Will last you for a life. Awesome, man. That's what I need. That is awesome. Rogers with Charlie His, you lost a good one today. Yes, we did. Yes, we did. We lost a good person. And it ain't just that we lost. It ain't just us lost. I mean, the poor. We go like we take it like, oh, we lost this, but no, his family lost a good person. His I feel bad for his kids and his wife. I mean, they had two young kids, and the man, he had a good heart. He cared about people. I mean, he might have made people mad the way he said. Sometimes the truth hurts them. Sometimes it hurts, but yeah, it still was no right for somebody to take somebody's life, just because you disagree with somebody. Yeah, the man didn't harm nobody. The man didn't go kill nobody. The man didn't do nothing wrong. I mean, you know, Just but life's unfair. That's the problem. The world we live in. But awesome, man. So I definitely gonna check that out, guys. Definitely gonna check that out. Awesome, awesome. Kodak, is this the first time seeing my channel, or are you been have you seen it before? I just interested. Obviously, is this the first time checking out the channel, or have you already? Guys, if anybody's watched my channel's a little, it ain't really organized. I would say it's a little bit here, a little bit everywhere. Um, I've been doing this. Let me do a little. I've been doing this. I've had my channel for a little bit after COVID. Because what happened? This is what I started. I worked for Frito before I work for a school now. I work for Frito, and before that, I worked for Save A Lot, which is a grocery store. If anybody knows what it's, sort of like an Aldi, smaller grocery store. And I had my friend there. He passed away a few years ago. And we were always like, man, we want to do something fun. You want to do like skits and funs and funnies and all kind of stuff. We were working there. We was gonna do like Jay and Silent Bob or Nation Steve or something stupid, funny. And name was Eric Santos. Yeah, he was fixing to start a channel, but he never got to. So after I got sick when I was at I didn't get COVID, but I got some kind of bacterial infection that put me in the hospital for like God, for like 2 weeks. Like during COVID, I didn't get COVID. That's the thing. I didn't get COVID. I got some kind of weird bacterial infection. It almost killed me. I was literally a day away from dying. And he's been he was having issues also. He was having some kidney failure and stuff, so wasn't able to work either. So we were both home, and I had basically lost my job because I couldn't drive a truck anymore because basically had a heart attack and I. So I was like, man, now I started watching these guys on YouTube. I was watching them before I was working, but I was like, man, we should do this, man. So I said, like, let's do a YouTube channel. So I did. I started up a channel, and we would go to a lot of wrestling stuff and all that. So that's basically how I started. We go to wrestling, do wrestling interviews, and yeah, a lot of goofball shows, just fun shows. Rock went to concerts and all kind of stuff. That's where I started, and yeah, I would do all kinds of stuff. I live around the country, so I do a lot of video. If you see my shorts, I got from football. My son plays football, so I do football, anything to do with sports, animals. We're always, I live on a farm, so we do all kind of animal videos and all kind of fun stuff, or different things. And then my friend passed away. We was doing a show called Metal Taco Show. Well, it was basically wrestling and music type show. It was a little fun show. And then sort of a hiatus, and my buddy Jr., my cousin Jr., he started doing shows with him. And then I got with his. I saw this. We just found a channel out of the blue, Snow Dove's channel. Said, okay, I gotta go. I appreciate it, man. Awesome, man. I left a comment on the chicken video. Okay, perfect, cool. I'll check it out, bro. I'm gonna check out the channel, man. Definitely, I'm gonna look at him because I'm looking for a belt. And like I said, my son's for Christmas and all that. I'm looking for something to get him something for Christmas. So I'll definitely check it out. Awesome, bro. I appreciate it. I'm gonna definitely hit you up and well, maybe we'll get something. Maybe we'll do something going. Awesome, awesome. But yeah, and then I found this. Yeah, I'm just when you're just looking for YouTube. I was watching what's his name? Well, if you ever watch Geeks and Gamers, there was a guy named Drunk 3PO. I always watch. He's from Florida too, and he's a pretty cool guy. Met him once. Hopefully, get to meet him up here this meeting next year at Orlando. We get to see snow and all. And I watching his show. He always has a fun show. He does theme park stuff and a lot of streaming and stuff like gaming and stuff. So and Snow Dub was in the chat. He was like one of the wrenches. So I'm like, I said, dude, I said, let me check this guy. See, I just chatting with him in chat. He said, this guy seems pretty cool. I'm like, I'm like, I mean, anybody's cool. He's got a freaking his avatar is a freaking like evil looking Snow White with a big ass carrot nose and all that, grinning. I mean, this guy's got to be cool. Anybody has a damn avatar like that, I got to check this guy out. So I went to the show and I started watching. He has does puppet shows. Oh my God, I laughed my ass off. I was like, holy crap! I said, why am I, I said I had to go buy me a puppet. I was like, shit. Why did I see this stuff earlier, man? It's one of the one of the best channels I've ever seen in my life, man. I give to, dude. I enjoy doing. I mean, I don't. Yeah, I'm monetized and all that. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I think $1 here, $1 there, and that nothing major. But dude, I just enjoy getting on here, hanging out with people, and then I started doing the puppet shows. And dude, I enjoyed it every Saturday. We have the Cotton Connection. Tonight he's supposed to have he's supposed to do the Hump Day show, but which tonight's going to be more talk about the incident and all that today. But he has a couple shows during the week, and then puppets. I'm like, now I bought me a couple more puppets, and I started doing it. I started doing my own show. Then I go on his show, and me and Jr. We do a show called the Truck Stop Show, and Gap could tell you how I got in trouble a couple of the shows. We Bronco Bucks Outhouse review and all that. We had a couple of funny ones, you know. Yeah, they were a little. You're not your PG puppet show. We were a little right. We were like maybe like HBO type puppet show. We were a little. Yeah, did some fun stuff. But yeah, I do that. I've been like slacking a little bit. I got to get back going. Like I said, I work at school, so I've been busy. My son's graduating, so it's just been everything. Graduate. Senior stuff, football. He plays football, so just tied up like crazy and stuff. So I'm gonna get some stuff. But that'd be cool. See, I used to do when I first started. I used to do show. I have a friend named Mike Stone. He does coffee. We used to do a coffee show, and he would sell his coffee, and we would do like a show about his new products and all that. It was just part of a fun thing, and it was cool because he would brew his coffee on the show and show his new products, and he sort of like fizzled away with it, but we was doing that there a couple years ago, really cool. And got a friend who does photography, and then we had got a friend who does painting. Was doing different couple shows, different things. I mean, that was the more serious shows, but then we did we do the crazy stuff. So like I said, we went all over the place on different things. But yeah, but yeah, we're gonna like I said this weekend I'm gonna try to get my cousin Jr. We're gonna try to do a serious. We'll try to do a serious show. I know he wants to do. We'll do a funny show too. He wants to talk about the under the sheet stream. Well, it sounds. I'm saying, well, basically, it's like we did a funny thing, like I was hiding under the sheets, but way it worked out. He was in his bed but he lives in Miami, so we're like, but the way the screen looked like we were both, it's so it was more of a joke stream and all that, but and it was like. Gap knows what time. It was a fun stream, but then my wife's there and she was giggling, well, basically I would go in the dark and I'd do the puppet voices and stuff on that, and just you have to watch some of the old streams. It's some funny things. I hate laughing at myself, but there's some funny things in there. All right, guys, it's on 8:40. Christ, it is getting late. I've been going for 75 minutes. I mean, if I had my other stream, I was going on 30. I would have had a 2-hour stream. But guys, let me tell you, I think snow's going to start at 9. I believe so. Snowdub.com or Snowdub. If it's a guy with he has Snowdub Live, but you have to go to the regular Snowdub because he'll do the show on it. He's going to be talking about like I said, the event today and a couple other things of craziness that's been going on with the country. So I might be on there, might not. I'm not sure. See what happens, and he might have a full panel. I may not be able to get on there, so because I know he's going to open it up, and they're going to people going to be talking. So it's going to be, it's going to be really like a funny show, but it's going to be a yeah. Gap, you heading out, brother? I appreciate you coming in, brother. Like I said, I'm gonna try to get some more going. Try to at least I'll try to post them when I go live. You know me, I just freaking go. I just go live without telling nobody. And I just appreciate some people say, "Oh shit, Tuck's on." Yeah, I appreciate it. If it wasn't for y'all, loyal people got that bell going on. It wouldn't be on the. Like I saw Deej today. I appreciate him coming on. I ain't seen Deej in a while. I got to do a stream with him. Me and him got to do a stream together again. Deej is a good person. I really like Deej. She's a really good person. He's got a good heart and all that. He's a fun person to hang out with, and all that. We had lunch. I wish we did some streams like we used to him and LDG and JJ. I miss old JJ. That's another person I miss, man. And he passed away 3 or 4 years ago, and that was a good man too, a really good friend. Yeah, it's you might never meet the person in life, but they're really good people. You get to meet them on here. And it says, I knew you were alive because while I was looking through my feed, I saw Miss here, and I look at that. Look, yeah, that's me. That's me. I'll tell you see later if you in the chat. Okay, brother. I appreciate you coming on, man. I appreciate it, man. Brother, have a good night, man. Like I said, stay safe out there. You never know what world we're living in, brother. So stay safe. And we'll probably, like I said, I'm probably gonna get off in a little bit because I've been looking at 75 minutes, and I want to go get a little something to eat. And unfortunately, I still got work tomorrow. It's still we're in the middle of the week, so I got 2 more days. And I got one Friday's gonna be a long day because I got a football game, so I'll probably be to 1 in the morning on that day. So because I got to go over to Vero. So, Paulo, what's up? Hey, I appreciate you coming in. I appreciate you. And we've just been wrapping it up here. And guys, if you haven't, please subscribe. Um, hopefully we'll see y'all again on the next chat. And we'll have some fun chats, guys. It ain't gonna be all serious. I know this was a little serious, and we know we had some cracks in there, but try to have a little bit more fun chats too, a little fun. And I know cause some of y'all we like some fun, and we don't be all too serious. But Faith, I appreciate you also. I think guys, go subscribe to Faith. Let's get her up to 200. I want her up to 200 subs. She's a growing channel. We're gonna get her. We're gonna get that. We're gonna get that girl monetized. I'm gonna get her. I'm gonna get Juan. I'm gonna get the Dragon. Get Georgie. He'd still do some damn lives. I have him right. He's got the subs. You just gotta get him doing some lives. And all that. Get all the family up there monetized. Get them all monetized. Give them a little piece of the pie. Get them a little excited. But, all right, guys. Peace. Have a good night. Be safe. That's the main thing. And check out Snowdub's channel later if you get a chance. About they went a little political talk and see what happens. Maybe tomorrow I'll go live. I don't know, guys. I'll see how the day goes. But peace.